American colleges are also key activists, weirdly, in demanding mass immigration into this evil country. Dozens of schools define themselves as sanctuary campuses opposed to the enforcement of immigration laws. Dozens more denounce the Trump administration's decision to end DACA. They clearly regard open borders as a good thing, even a moral obligation, all of which raises an interesting question. Why don't these schools practice their own version of open borders by instituting an open admissions policy? Wendy Asifo is a college professor at a very prestigious school that I couldn't have gotten into, and she joins us tonight to answer that question. So, Wendy, I'm taking what I'm hearing on college campuses seriously, which is nobody is illegal. You have a right to come here. There's no reason we should exclude people just because they're poor or they're uneducated or they have no skills. We should let them in anyway. Why don't colleges practice that same philosophy on their campuses?
In what manner?
Well, if I am not a tuition-paying member of a college community, why can't I just show up and get a college ID? Illegals can get driver's licenses in California. Why doesn't Harvard or your school issue me a student ID? I go to class for free, eat for free in the dining hall, and have all the privileges of a student at that college. They want that for the country. Why don't they allow that on their own campuses?
Well, some campuses actually do allow that. You mentioned Harvard. Harvard has a policy that if you make a certain amount on your income, you're able to go to that school completely for free.
Oh, no, but you have to go through an admissions process.
You do have to go through
an elitist admissions process, the one that they decry. So they say that we should allow anyone who wants to come here to come to America.
Absolutely.
Okay? But to get into Harvard or the elite school where you work, you need a certain score. You need certain grades, recommendations. You need skills and qualifications. They call that racist when that's applied to immigrants into this country, but you guys get away with doing it at your schools. Why is that?
No, we don't get away with doing that in our schools. And what we're saying is that education and equity is intrinsically woven. We cannot have a society where we have students who coming through the DACA Act, and then we say midway through their education, you can no longer be here. And that's what they're trying to preclude.
But then why not have them at your school? Why not just say that your school will reserve, I don't know, 80% of its seats for illiterate refugees?
They're not illiterate.
How about who don't speak English and can't pay tuition? The same people that you're saying America ought to let in and pay for, and we're racist if we don't. Why doesn't your school allow those people to have student IDs and free meals in the dining hall and get to go to class and get a diploma and get all the privileges that rich kids get at your school?
Well, you're looking at it from a very myopic viewpoint. What you're saying is that we have...
I am?
You are. You're saying,
I'm just being honest.
No, you're not being honest, because we allow individuals who come in from low socioeconomic status to come into the school. We have individuals who are undocumented to come into the school, and then we also allow a great percentage of individuals who are considered legacy to come into the schools. Schools are open borders for all people, not just for one population.
I don't think so, and I found out that the hard way when I applied to them in high school.